The curtain of terror falls at 9:05 p.m., 40 to 50. Chechen militants, led by the steely-eyed 23-year-old Movsah Barayev, burst into the Dobroska theatre, just 4 kilometres from the Kremlin's looming spires. They're no ordinary rebels. They're a suicide squad from the special-purpose Islamic Regiment, Spires, a radical Chechen faction forged in the crucible of the Second Chechen War. Their demand crackles through the auditorium like a death knell. Russia must pull its troops from Chechnya, or the theatre, wired with 100 kilograms of explosives, will become a mass grave. A massive bomb, its wires snaking across the auditorium, sits centre stage, flanked by female militants, black widows, explosives strapped to their waists, fingers twitching on detonators. Their eyes burn with a chilling resolve. They're ready to die. The hostages, 8:50 to 9:12, accounts vary, are trapped in a surreal nightmare. A young girl clutches her teddy bear, a performer trembles in her costume, an elderly man whispers prayers. The militants, armed with 15 rifles, 114 grenades, 11 pistols and a homemade grenade launcher, patrol the aisles, their boots echoing like war drums. They declare their mission: end the war or end it all. Outside, Moscow transforms into a fortress. FSB snipers take positions, their scopes glinting in the moonlight. Vice President Vladimir Putin, face Grimm, cancels international trips, labeling the attackers international terrorists. But are they zealots or desperate souls pushed to the edge by a brutal war? The clock ticks, and the city holds its breath. Act 2, a ticking time bomb. The theatre is a tactical death trap. To reach the hostages, Russian Spetsnaz must navigate a 30-metre corridor rigged with tripwires and a staircase guarded by militants ready to pull the pin. The Chechens, some as young as 16, fortify their hold, wiring explosives to seats and balconies. A female militant, her face half hidden by a veil, paces with a detonator, muttering verses under her breath. Hostages huddle, eating chocolate bars from emergency rations, their whispers drowned by the militants' shouts. The orchestra pit becomes a makeshift latrine, the stench mingling with fear. A few escape through a backstage window, crawling through mud under gunfire, but over 800 remain, their fate hanging by a thread. Negotiations teeter on a knife's edge. On October 24th, the militants release 39 hostages, children, Muslims, some foreigners. But their demands harden. They threaten to execute captives if Russia doesn't comply. A British hostage, his voice shaking, later recalls a militant's chilling promise: if we die, you all die. Outside, negotiators like Boris Nemtsov and Mikhail Gorbachev plead for peace, but the air grows thick with dread. Then a faint hiss, gas seeping from the vents.